What's up? This is Matt Hoffa.
We back. It's Mr. MECC.
Of the My Expert Opinion Show. Yo, MECC, don't ever say my slogan again, bro.
Did you say
Swear to God,
you say it so I don't have to.
Chill.
Here we go.
Chill. But we here
with none other than
the OG, Warren G, is in the building.
What's up, man?
I always wanted to ask you, between you, Slick Rick, and Too Short, who has the smoothest flow?
Wow.
I say Slick Rick.
Slick?
Yeah.
You give it to Slick?
Yeah.
Cause all
Short
of y'all.
Short is my dog.
Yeah.
That's my dog. But Slick Rick got that. You know, he got the little singing along with it. You know.
Right. Right, but
you know.
You got it too though.
Yeah.
I think these guys are like like I feel like a plane could be going down and they'd still be like just the calm's like, oh, the plane's going down. I think, you know, it's crazy.
Too calm to
it's crazy. It's just
panic.
super calm.
We all going?
Super calm.
Yeah.
Super calm.
Bro, it's been 50 years in this thing as far as hip hop is concerned. You started off as a snot nose just trying to get Dr. Dre's attention.
Yes, indeed.
Now in 2023, we're calling you legend. How does that feel?
I don't even look at it, you know, like I'm a legend or anything like that. I just keep working and, you know, I tell, you know, even my kids, I'm like, I feel like I'm 17 still, you know, as far as like the way I feel and want to work and
The way you look.
a little bit. I just, you know, I ain't vegan, but I mean, I eat vegan food now. I eat, you know, I eat a lot of different things. You know, I don't eat a whole bunch of pork. I cook it for, you know, because I barbecue too on the side. I'm the first hip hop pit master on the side.
Pit master.
Yes, indeed. So
that sounds like a show. Coming soon.
Indeed.
Instantly.
Coming soon.
Yeah, so I do that on the side, but I mean, just being a part of the 50 years of hip hop, man, is special. Just, you know, and like you said, I was a snotty young kid, you know, in there trying to be like Dre and Easy and them, going up to the studio, just like, can I go? You know, and you know, being around them, and then it molded me into to who I am as far as me being Warren G and just learning, you know, just learning from, you know, everybody like Above the Law, 187 from Above the Law, and just all of the cats that was around that time.
Right. Well, we definitely appreciate you taking care of your health. I know that one of your biggest records, Regulator, you know, rest in peace, Nate Dogg. We unfortunately lost him.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
Well, shoot, it's still hard, you know, because I'm in the lab and I'm working, and it's records that I'll produce to where some artists really don't understand what to do on it. But I'll tell them, like, Nate would have destroyed this shit right now. But it's just hard not being able to work, you know, like how Snoop and Dre is tight. That was me and Nate, you know what I'm saying? So it's a void, and it's kind of hard, you know, sometimes, and we laugh, and you know, because we called him Buddy Love on the side.
Right.
Why'd
you call him Buddy Love?
He hit that Hennessy.
Okay.
He was a whole different person, you know. But you know, it's just whether it was women or if it was just, you know, some shit going down. You know, he was with the business.
Would you mind sharing your fondest memory of Nate Dogg with us?
We got a lot of them. I could recall one time we got into it at my studio, and he was like, "Warren, you a bitch." So I looked at that, I was like, "Nigga, you a bitch." So we both went at it with each other, and he left and shit. So we had shut down the studio that night because we had got into it over some bullshit.
Yeah.
And so the next day, you know, I was getting ready, you know, hanging around and shit. So he called me. So I'm like, "Shit, what's up?" He like, "Shit." He like, "What's happening?" I'm like, "What's going on?" He like, "What time we getting in the studio today?" And so I'm like, "Shit, 3 o'clock," you know.
Right.
So we got back to the studio, and we was, even though we went through it and was talking shit to each other and all kind of crazy shit, we did a song called "In the Midnight Hour." which was one of my favorite songs that I produced and got down
right
on.
after that argument.
Yeah. That was one of the moments because it was like we actually didn't get in there till late, and I was down there about to go home, and he popped in that motherfucking. He said, "Turn the beat on," so I turned it on. Nigga just he got on there and was just in the midnight hour. Hey, in the midnight hour, I wanna make love to you, woo, 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 in the midnight hour. And I did a song talking to the ladies on the record. That was one of my moments.
Bro, we call you a legend because, in our opinion, you've done it all.
Yeah.
You've hit the heights that every rapper wants to get to, rapper, producer, etc.
Yeah.
Like you got legendary records, classic tracks, etc.
Yeah.
But you say you're still working. What's on the list? What else are you trying to knock off? What do you want that you haven't done yet?
I just love producing. I mean, I want to. I got a 30-year anniversary coming up, and I want to work with like people that I never had the chance to work with. So I'm gonna reach out to them for this 30th. You know, some people telling me just do it as an EP. Some people saying do an album.
Right.
You know, and I want to do an album. You know, I'm trying to decide whether I'm gonna do an album or an EP because it's like I don't want to put my heart all the way into doing a full album and then people's just picking songs. I want it to be, if I do the record, I want to make it like it's a movie. Along with those artists that I always wanted to work with, like Lauryn Hill, that's one that I always wanted to work with. You know, and I've reached out to her. They've been cool. You know, I just went on something else and didn't reach back out to go ahead and make it happen. But I'm gonna get at them again as far as that. Lauryn Hill. Let me see.
Give us at least
2 Chainz. I really like 2 Chainz a lot.
2 Chainz.
One of the guys I always wanted to work with. Jay-Z. I would love to hear him under some Warren G shit. Let me see. Rick Ross. Let me see.
That's
a lot. That's a lot of guys.
Strong 4. Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, Lauryn Hill, and Jay-Z. That's a strong. Give us one more. Make it 5.
I'm trying to get it all the way together.
I could get you all those verses tonight if you want.
Huh?
I can get you all those verses tonight if you want.
I mean, shit, it's all good.
You know, AI.
Yeah.
AI said they're making some things happen over there. I can get that.
That's like fake jewelry, bro. You need the real thing.
I mean,
how do you feel about the AI verses?
From a production standpoint, I don't really dig it too much because you got guys that's been going to music, learning music theory for 20-some years, some of them 5-10 years, and it's like they did all that for nothing. Because you could go right on the AI and say, I'm gonna put this in a B minor,
right,
and pop the chords up, and you could just go right off, just like that. Start pasting shit and make your own shit, but. It's not you know what, it's not that bad because it'll show when like for myself, for instance, when I produce, I use a lot of live instrumentation, so that'll be the difference between the computery sound and a real live sound. But other than that, I ain't got no problem with it.
What happens when a Warren G verse shows up on somebody's record?
Hey, shit, if the shit is hard and hey, just, you know, let's do my AI publishing likeliness thing.
I mean, is that the way to protect against something like that?
Yeah, that's how they should do it. If somebody use an artist's voice, they should have it to where
that's your likeness.
We have to, it's our likeness. So we may have to start putting our voice like a, what's that, ISP, whatever they call it? You know, where
a copyright.
Yeah,
on
so
that.
If somebody uses it, hey, just as long as you give them they publishing, it's fine.
Okay.
Would you be willing to work on a AI Tupac album?
Hell yeah, shit. I produce. Hell yeah, like I said, I produce the shit of any, him, shit, Biggie, any of it. I produce the shit out of it.
Wow.
Cause I'm a producer before I'm an artist.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that, but I did both. You know what I'm saying? And I was more on the production side, DJ production side in the beginning, but I was still doing my rap thing too.
Right.
And actually, one of my styles, you heard of Count Cool Out?
Count Cool Out.
Jimmy Spicer. That's kind of like my style is like, when you said it's like singing,
smooth,
that's I used to
Count
hear
Cool
him on Dre's mixtapes from the Rhodium Swap Meet.
Wow.
And he was doing shit like I get down all the way. I rock to the rhythm of the double R rockin', this is what I say. And I'm like, shit. And I'm like, shit, it's kind of easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping, there's a smoke on the pound. I got the sound for your ass, and it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G. I was like, shit, that,
That was a moment. That was a moment. That was a
got
moment.
that live. We got that live.
Yeah, that just happened.
Only here at the 2023 BET Awards, you heard?
Oh yeah.
Word.
I don't know what else to say, man. I'm seriously just looking forward to what's on your bucket list. You're performing at the awards tonight, though.
Yeah.
Like you got tomorrow. Excuse me. You're performing at the awards.
Right.
Are you looking forward to seeing anybody else rock? And can we get a sneak peek of what you're doing? I'm asking a bunch of questions because I want all the answers.
Yeah, I'm happy to just to get down with everybody. Everybody that's involved in the awards. And as far as like things I haven't, it's a lot I haven't done that I still want to do. I kind of like stay to myself a lot, and like when I get in the lab, I'll just be, I ain't like no, like a motherfucker just all caved in, but I don't really like go everywhere and do all the partying and shit all the time. I ain't really into it. I get down though. Don't get me wrong. I do get my boogie on. I do get it on.
My man is laid back in real life. That's what it is.
Oh yeah,
That's what it is.
Focus
I'll
on
sit back and
over
barbecue.
quantity.
Now, from what I'm told, that those backstages at the awards can get pretty hectic. So in case you don't get the opportunity, BET will be giving the Lifetime Achievement Award to Busta Rhymes. And say a couple words that you could say to him, congratulating him.
Busta Rhymes, that's my dog. I mean, when they Leaders of the New School, when he was in Leaders of the New School, when they first used to come to L.A., me and Snoop, this was before we was known.
Right.
This was right before he did Deep Cover Snoop. But when they would come into town, we would go up to the La Mondrian Hotel, go kick it with him, blaze with him. So we've been with Busta shit our whole career, and that's our guy. He always been solid, never been on no weird shit with us, and I love him. That's my homeboy, and I'm very proud of him and happy for him getting the Lifetime Achievement Award because he deserved it, and he's an incredible dude.
Yeah,
got
definitely.
an incredible spirit, man, and like I said, I love him. That's my homeboy. Yeah,
It's gonna be fire.
Thank you so much for your contribution.
Nigga snatched me out the crowd one time. Born, come here. Did regulate right on the stage, right there. Because me and him, Chris Lighty was our guy. Chris was my guy too.
Oh, rest in peace, Chris Lighty.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Chris Lighty. That was my guy. And me and Busta was together with Chris. We was both with Chris Lighty. So we used to be around each other a lot, man. Chris was a cool dude.
Yeah.
And real as a motherfucker. He didn't like they said he'd go balls to the wall for you. He came and got me out of jail a few times. But I learned my lesson and slowed my roll and said to myself, God, if you let me get away this time, I'll never get in trouble again. And it's been 20-something years, since I even came near anything, so gotta slow down a little bit. I know I was a little wild at first, until you get that pop, that slap on the hand, like, hold up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some of us, that slap on the wrist ain't no coming back from it.
Yeah, for real,
Yeah.
for real. That's why any chance I get to say anything to any of these young dudes, like as far as the way they moving, I tell them like, look, man, you moving the wrong way. You got to slow it down a little bit. Just chill. You know, you ain't gotta show your hand. Just be cool. Somebody come disrespect you in your face, tripping on you, then you gotta do something. But other than that, on a record, all that other shit, say a little something back, but don't take it to the extreme. You know, get it on with these. You know, that's how we used to do it. Squabbing. Yeah.
So
yeah.
You got any stories?
Shit.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Listen, this is for the youth.
Allegedly.
This is for the benefit of the youth.
I think the benefit of the youth was leave it alone. Don't start none, won't be one.
Yeah.
And stick around for the next 50th. This could be you if you
indeed.
do it the right way. How about you look for a legacy that lasts 20 plus years instead of having your 15 minutes.
Yes,
your man Math Hoffa, your man Mr. MECC, that's the legend Warren G. BET 2023 Awards, BET.com, my expert opinion show. We don't have to say anything else. Peace.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.